Juanita was born under dramatic circumstances. On the 20th of April 1970, my wife and I made a frantic dash from Bali Pulau to the maternity hospital by the Bali Pulau bypass road. And we made it just in time to the delivery room. This book was also born under dramatic circumstances. One could almost visualize the emergency room atmosphere. Now that the baby has been delivered safely, we hope that Juanita and the family will go for a well-earned vacation. To all of you valued guests and friends, we thank you for your valuable support, without which this book might not have seen the light of day.
The first one is Mr. Kelvin Low.
Here today I would like to give a testimonial to her because sharing about nothing down. So I think this concept, I think a lot of people heard about it before from maybe Dr. Robert G. Allen, something you can, he even something like give up a challenge, something, you can take out my wallet, send me to any city, within 24 hours I can buy millions of dollars of a property. So this is something like, it's the idea. I don't think that is true in Malaysia. But what she did, she proved to me, this can be done in Penang. Last year actually, she recommended a property in Pioneer Pass, a commercial property, with 15% discount. It means we can take a loan 85% from the bank. So our own capital is 0. So this is my testimonial to her.
When first time I meet Juanita, I feel so blessed and lucky because we're able to meet someone have already been there successful and willing to share with us in this Penang Island. She is very giving and have a big heart and would like to inspire people around her and share her experience, what she get through and what she learned, what her knowledge. I've been a great friend with her for the last 1 year plus. And she is a very aggressive person and she is very positive all the time. When you're with her, she will always share positive things, good deals for you. And from here, I would like to thanks for her guidance and sharing. Today, I'm able to have more than 700,000 worth of property at the age of 25, and one of my property almost pay off more than 50%. Thank you very much, Juanita. Thank you.
My business is investing, and I went to one of the world's leading universities academically and had a great academic education there. And I purchased this book with my own money on Thursday. I wasn't given it, I invested it. And more power that I chose to use my own money to buy it. And I've read it. And I highly recommend everybody in the audience reads this book, because although I went to one of the world's top universities, this is giving me a real education that I can use on a daily basis. And I've had this book for a couple of days, and I've already taken action with some of the items in this book. Simply rewarded with your investments in time and effort. And congratulations to you both.
Thank you. Many times I've noticed one thing. A lot of time people are very secretive. They don't want to share their trade secrets, what are the things they've done. They always keep things to themselves. But Juanita and Ignatius are so gracious. They're very passionate about what they do, and they are very willing to share with you what they've done. And to come up with a book and share with you what they've done, I think that is fantastic. And I wish there were more people like that. And one thing I can tell you, like whenever I meet my publisher, he always tells me, Milan, when is your next book coming out? Because usually when you write a book, it just doesn't end in 1 or 2 books. You know, you must have a series. So I do wish you'll come out with more and more books and share with us more and more of what you've done. And I'm sure today is just 13 properties, but given the next 5 to 10 years, it will be double or triple. Okay, I'm sure you can do it. Okay, with that, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very, very good morning. I stand here today. I've pictured this event so many times in my dreams, so many times when I was so down. And you can never imagine the heartache that I've gone through, and takes a lot of courage to come up. I'm very honored to have Dr. Cording Tong, my boss, my former boss, my dad and my mom, and my wonderful in-laws who have been looking after the 4 kids while I wrote till wee hours of the morning. I really appreciate what you have done. And my new bosses, David and Serene, my new family, my relatives. Ladies and gentlemen, and friends, for those of you who do not know me, just to share with you where I came from. I'm basically a kampong girl from Balik Pulau, a very, very small town. And I only studied up to Form 5, as you know. I used to suffer from inferiority complex. And I was so afraid to speak to people. I was so shy even to speak to a professional or a lawyer. I'll be shivering because I always thought that I don't have education. You know, I didn't study up to very high. And my turning point came one day when I read this book called Rags to Riches. This book gave me hope and courage to be somebody greater. This book actually told me that people like the founder of McDonald's only became successful when he was 52 years old. People like the founder of Honda started from very, very humble beginnings, but he believed in his dreams and he had faith, and he did not let that leg stop him. And that actually gave me wings like a butterfly. And I realized that if they can do it, so can I. So what if I only have a Form 5 education? I should not let that stop me. And from that day onwards, I had a big mindset change. Ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe that a lot of people out here today have wonderful dreams. Everywhere that I meet people and they tell me they want to do this, they want to do that. They wanted to set up a charity foundation, they wanted to write a book, they wanted to start investing, they wanted to be a better parent. And when you actually ask them, so are you going to make it happen? And they will say, oh no, because a lack of education. Many years ago when I was small, somebody criticized me and let me down, you know. And or I'm too old, or I don't have enough money. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let that stop you. It is very sad when you dream a lot, but at the end, when you're 50 years old, you're 60 years old, and you're 70 years old, you're going to regret because you did not have the courage to change and take action. You did not do something about it to make it happen. I never let my lack of education or even my lack of oratory skills stopped me.